Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast. Today, it would appear that blue team has taken first blood. It is 2 minutes and 30 seconds, let's just say 30 seconds, I know it's 40 now, I don't care. So blue team has gotten a kill already. It was the Ashe, probably on bottom, though they might have invaded, who knows? I don't know, because you can't see these matches before Riot wants you to see them, unless there's something I'm not seeing. So let's go over the teams. So on the middle you can see Lux and Galio duking it out. Blue team has Galio, purple team has Lux. Top is Cannon versus Tyrant Swain, apparently the new general of the Noxus. Pretty cool Swain. So blue team Cannon, purple team Swain. Bottom is a Blitzcrank and an Ashe, so yeah, that's probably why they first blooded. Ashe has an insta-crit. Oh, almost a good pull there, but a good dodge there by Blitzcrank. So blue team, Blitzcrank and Ashe versus purple teams, Graves and Janna. Yeah, dynamic camera. So the junglers, purple team has a Maokai who is going to gank apparently. So let's see whether or not he succeeds. It is hard to gank a cannon though, but a twisted advance, and of course then the grasp by Swain will give an easy kill, to be honest. That's a good combination there, the nether grasp together with the twisted advance. So good job there, Maokai getting a kill onto cannon, giving Swain whatever he needs. I don't know, something good. It actually is a very hard CC team. The snares are off the roof. And of course the other jungler is Nocturne, who is now defending the top lane, because you know. Oh, there goes Maokai. No, he doesn't, because Galio knew, apparently. Cannon does not want the Nocturne to farm his minions, though he can't farm this one, so why not just take it, and take that one as well. Good job, just don't take these, because I don't think, yeah, Cannon is there, though. Cannon is there, one might say. Nocturne is there as well, they could have ganked him, perhaps, I don't know. A little bit more aggression, why not? That frequency is making my desk move like crazy. Galio getting caught again. That Lux has a steady aim, I must say. 2 times the bindings already hit. Of course, Galio really doesn't care, because he's Galio. He's like the magic resistance guy of everyone and everything. Maokai again trying to gank. Ooh, he is in range there. And a nice nether grasp onto Cannon. Now the twisted advance again by Maokai. And Cannon needs to flash away. At least now he has flash. So good job there again by Maokai and actually Swain. That was a very good nether grasp. Just getting him nearly, even though he not lightning rushed away. Ooh, bottom actually might get aggressive because Janna is out of position, though Blitzcrank did not do anything with it. Well, he probably didn't have his kills, they were on cooldown. That's what would happen to me. I mean, look at him. He only has half of the mana, so it is probably still on cooldown. Well, not anymore. I'm interested to see. I want to see a nice little pull there, Blitzcrank. I also like playing support Blitzcrank, so that's maybe why. Oh, let's go! There is a ward in this bush, however, so that's one sneaky Janna, and they don't want to capitalize on pushing, which is a smart thing to do, to be honest. Who knows when the jungler will come? They don't know where Maokai is. All they know is that he is quite aggressive and he was last seen on the top. So, yeah, they could be a bit more aggressive, though who knows? Cannon actually doing some damage onto Swain. Swain thinks, hey, I'll give you a dot. It's actually a very nice skin. Oh, guess what? The minute I walk away, there's someone dying. So let's see what happened there. Boom, baby. Let's go back in time. So yeah, Blitzcrank pulled the Janna, and then a crit by Ashe there, so that's pretty lucky. The Ignite, however, was more than enough to complete whatever it is that they wanted to do. Then I'm going back top, if you don't mind. Don't get pulled there, Grace, because it's very hard to predict a pull. Actually, look at this middle lane. Both Nocturne and Maokai are going to gank, or at least I hope, and one of them will probably bait the other one out. Look at here, lucky here, and then Maokai will be able to get in, though Nocturne was able to spell shield the shackle by Lux, so nothing will happen by both teams, for both teams. Now Swain going in onto Cannon there with his ultimate, so that's a good job. Cannon actually trying very hard to do whatever he wanted to do against the Swain, but of course, once Swain hits level 6, he is very regenerative. If that's a word, I think it is. It is. It's a word. Trust me. So yeah, Swain already has 2 kills and keeps Cannon out of his lane. Pretty good, though he will have mana issues. Of course, his passive allows him to regen mana on every last hit, but still. A blue buff would be much nicer for Swain, but I guess Lux is the one who will always be receiving the blues. Weird. Pretty weird. So I was gonna say Cannon is pretty good in the lane because he has a lot of regeneration normally. Though, as you could see his items, he's actually an attack damage cannon, so that might be why he is lacking a bit, because in the beginning attack damage cannons aren't that strong at all. It's mostly endgame when they have enough attack speed to get their passive stun always off and stuff like that. So normally cannons, they throw shurikens when their ability power and then they regen for crazy. For crazy, man, crazy regen. But then again, against the Swain, I think he has the highest regen. So Maokai going for a gank is immediately spotted by a ward though Ashe is gonna get... Oh, nice pull there by Blitzcrank, however. And then the stun, what a good play together by Blitzcrank and the Ashe. They're going to get the Maokai, I'm sure of it. The ultimate by Galio was actually able to keep the Maokai in touch, but guess what? Lux is approaching from top, going to laser the Ashe, who barely survives. A good shot nonetheless. I don't see Blitzcrank surviving though. A nice dodge there, dodging away onto... Oh, actually pulling the Lux out of the slow combination of Galio, but it wouldn't have done anything anyway. So good job there by Lux getting down the minute Galio was missing. And enabling a kill actually onto blue team, so it's 1-1. Though that Galio did a lot of damage, to be honest, with this Q. Almost, yeah, Janna is almost on half of her HP, so she needs to be careful there though. Galio will go away. Nocturne is pretty close though, and he has reached level 6, so he will be a force to reckon with now. His ganks are now one of the strongest in the game. Cannon again on half of its HP, he can't regen as much as an ability power cannon, even though lifesteal is also pretty fine. He is through his last potion, so I don't see the Swain tower diving in unless he was able to nether move the holy crap out of that cannon. Looks actually pushing this lane pretty hard, but she needs to be careful there. Nocturne is level 6, so if they wanted to, they could have ganked, though of course it would have been very hard. I think she still has flash anyway, so it should be fine. Let us check it out. Yes, she does have flash, so she should be fine for now. Does Cannon have flash? Well, he does have his lightning rush and his flash, so it doesn't really matter. He also has ignite, so Swain should be careful. He can negate half of the healing of Swain by using his ignite, and that's pretty much mostly what the power of Swain is. Of course, he has good damage potential if he is able to hit all of his abilities, but he needs to be careful. Looky here, there's a Nocturne approaching, and he has a good position to gank, though Maokai is pretty near as well. So if Nocturne, guess what, Nocturne is going on, Swain using his ultimate, but guess what, it doesn't heal as much because he was ignited. So yeah, Cannon getting a kill there, though he needs to be careful. Maokai is coming, he might just get a kill onto him, but they are smart enough to run away. Lux was also there, so it was probably because, yeah, it was because of Lux moving in, spotted by this ward placed by Galio, that Cannon knew that he had to go away. Now Blitzcrank is probably going to pull, yes he did, the Janna, but she has her ultimate, but a nice stun once more, but Ashe, the Janna was in time, just in time to use her ultimate, so the knockback was at least successful. But then again, Ashe is able to shoot from pretty far, not the furthest of farthest? Never mind. The furthest, I'll say. The furriest. She has a lot of fur. The forest. Oh, guess what? Oh, I thought that was gonna be a hit, but a nice shackle then, I guess, by Lux. She needs to flash away, won't get slowed by the Ashe arrow, so she will be able to run away fine. I can't believe I can't. I don't know the superlative of far. The furthest, the furthest, the farthest. I can't believe it. I'll Google it. I'll Google it later. Sorry guys, or you can put it in the comments below. I just feel retarded right about now, and you probably think the same. So Lux farming away. She's being very smart, waiting for the laser of the turret to hit the minion. I'll go back to that later. To hit the minion, so she knows which minion to kill, else the turret would have killed another minion while she was hitting another one. So let's check out what happened bot. I can't think what happened bot, so guess what, let's go back 15 seconds more. So yeah, that's pretty damn close that Graves was standing there, and then Blitzcrank, all he needed to do was pull him in, kill him, mid-flash even, but the Ignite should be able to do enough, and maybe not then. Ooh, nice flash in together with the Frost arrows there by Arrow, the volley by Ash of course, that was pretty amazing. The minute she saw there was an opening to shoot her arrows, she flashed in and killed that Graves, so that was a good kill actually, Ash. Thank you for making me skip 30 seconds back in time for that. I appreciate it. Swain still trying to zone out the cannon, but it is being pretty hard now apparently. Cannon is stacking up on magic resistance and actually has a Kage's lucky pick, so he is ability power. You weird little guy. Well, maybe Cannon, AD Cannon has a strong early game. I don't know really, I thought he needed attack speed for that, but guess not. Maybe he's going, I don't know, hybrid? Ooh, nice little ward there by Swain. Good job. Nocturne will not see that coming, because that is the place Nocturne is like to gank from, as you can see right about now. So he'll be immediately spotted by the ward, so very good job there, Swain. Time to run away, lad. I'm running. Just stay away, mate. Nocturne is still there. Though, nice damage on Cannon, by the way. Oh, I think Graves is gonna get killed again, not to show what he was doing there. Well, he might have gotten pulled, but it's pretty weird. I didn't expect him to get caught so easily. You're letting me down, Graves. You're letting me down. Don't get caught so easily. Good play nonetheless by Blitzcrank, being able to grab everyone. What is Swain going to do? Well, apparently blue is up. He could have placed his ward a bit further though. What does he know? How could he know that blue was up? It's risky anyway to gank onto a Galio. His ultimate is very good at very close tight positions, so the jungle, no way, Jose, I'm not going in there. Though the same could be said of Swain's nether move, he is able to grab enemies way easier in the jungle. Blitzcrank, what are you doing? I'm just waiting here for Graves to arrive. It's weird that Graves has arrived, but Jenna is still not there. Is she AFK? No, she's half beaten to death, so she was at least somewhere. Maybe she was jungling. Oh, guess what? Nocturne going in onto the Swain, and guess what? Once you get ignited, you die. It was actually they meant to do it because they thought, hey, we could get a kill out of that together with the Lux. Lux almost missing her laser there, though. She will probably get damaged quite hard by the Nocturne there. Too bad Galio did not get the assist. He actually teleported in just because he could. But at least this tower will receive a great amount of damage. It saddens me that Cannon isn't helping. Well, he wanted to recall, he did. But still, come on guy. This tower could have been destroyed, but maybe he doesn't want it to be destroyed. Perhaps. Blitzcrank and Ash, well, probably Ash as well. Ash, you'll need to recall as well, mate. Oh, actually this Janna is pretty low as well. Probably a little fighting happened. And guess what? They are able to dive you, mate. They are able to dive you, so stay away. Oh, guess what? Graves is going to shotgun your balls off. Guess the ultimate. Weirdly enough, the turret just went away the minute Graves was just out of range. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna say guess what a lot. So I think Swain should be able to get the kill onto Nocturne. Almost a steal there by Lux, but she is still close. Swain needs to be careful there. A good flash, however, by Swain will enable him to survive. And now he has blue buff, so he is deaf on wheels, even though he does not have wheels. Lux is gonna try and get to Galio, but Galio is very fast, of course. If he just touches this wind here, then he gets, I think, a 1 second movement speed increasement. So he should be fine. He's gonna regen a bit on the minions, though it'll take a while. But if your ability powered Galio, you are able to heal a lot. So that's what happened when you counter jungle. You get killed by Swain. Poor Nocturne. Blitzcrank actually has a oracles. Well, Blitzcrank is very good at clearing wards because he is very fast and normally fairly tanky as well. He's like a Nunu, one might say. Though, well, mostly Blitzcranks go for a Banshee's Veil as well because mana equals shield. But for now I don't see Blitzcrank going for a Banshee's Veil just yet. Maokai is gonna get caught though. Who is gonna get caught? Well, I believe it will be Maokai, but Janna is pretty close and actually Galio has no interest in it. Rightfully so, his HP is pretty low. Janna is gonna get spotted, I think. No, there are no wards here anymore. Well, there was at the dragon, but that's not going to do that much. Actually, this ward has been spotted. Oh, Blitzcrank. Come on and get him, Blitzcrank. Come on, it's 2v1. Oh, well, Lux is pretty near too, but she doesn't have that much mana. So bottom lane actually getting quite damaged now because there's no one around, and Gray's actually doing a fairly amount of damage as well. Ash arrow going in though, nicely dodged there by the Graves. They saw her shooting. Well, there were 2 wards here spotting this arrow, so they saw it coming from miles away. Even though a mile is pretty damn far. Swain actually getting caught there. Well, it's Lux that gets caught. That's pretty hard to say. That gets caught by Cannon, and now Nocturne is going in onto the Swain. Doesn't know where he wanted to go, but gets nice nether move there on Blitzcrank, disabling his bull there, else he would have gone much closer, but his knock-up will succeed, so that's a dead Swain. He was ignited again. How many ignites does the blue team has? I hope they have a lot of ignites. Let's see, 1, 2, 3? No, 2 ignites, which is a fair amount. Ash pretty low there though, I think. Oh, the minion, suicidal minion there, is keeping the grave safe from Blitzcrank's reach, so he will not get an assist, but the Nocturne ultimate was more than enough. Cannon actually tanking the dragon there. They need to be careful. Ash is pretty low, but then again it's 4v2 if they would go in, which they will, I think. Ooh, Janna getting caught there, but Blitzcrank did not have the mana to go in for the kill. Well, the knock up now he does, but Maokai is probably going onto the Ash, knocking Ash out of the laser of Lux. That's a bit of a pity there, but it doesn't really matter. Well, it might have mattered. Ooh, Maokai barely surviving there, flashing away, will probably get away. The ignite of Janna. Janna shielding the Lux before she might have died. Well, I think she would barely survive, but still, this is amazing play there by purple team. They are going to get closer to blue team. That was amazing, amazing support play by both Janna and Lux, to be honest, though it was funny that Ash was knocked out of the laser by Lux, but still, she managed to shield the Maokai, preventing the ignite from killing him. That's amazing. Minions going for the top tower, so that's a pity for purple team, but nevertheless, they did a good job. They didn't get dragon though, so that might be a bit bad, but what could they do? They at least got a kill out of it. Look at Lux last hitting. Oh, Lux. Oh, nice job. I didn't expect that at the least. Though she has low attack damage. Well, it's pretty later in the game. We're already 19 minutes in. It's gonna be a tight one. This is gonna be a long movie. This is gonna be a long cast. Die. Swain really needs blue. I'm sorry, Swain, but you do. You need blue, or at least some more magic items. Well, he is going for a Rod of Ages, so that's good, but still, you'll drain your mana pretty fast. I think he's going for blue. Maybe it'll spawn pretty soon. I don't know. I don't know, man. Ash versus Janna. What a nice mix-up. There are no wards here anymore, so they could go for her, but she is smart enough to go away. Look at those new animations Ash have. I don't like her cloak there. Oh well, she's not Superman. Just look at the mana cost of Swain's spell. Well, his ultimate at the very least. That's my word of the day, isn't it? At the very least. Well, at the very least, I won't say at the very least. At the very least. You can't say it 3 times in one sentence. It's a pretty cool word, at the very least. At the very least is. It's pretty easy to lose it when you're in bird form, isn't it, Swain? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, I think Lux is gonna get caught here, though Maokai was there to protect her from harm, and she was actually able to shield quite a lot of damage. Just when her first shield popped off, she received the second shield. Yeah, her shield can give 2 shields. Well, it will give her 2 shields because it starts with her and it returns. But it shields when it starts, when it goes whee, and when it returns, it has another chance to shield. And ooh, someone was getting caught there. Well, it was Nocturne, so he just spell shielded himself to safety. So the entire blue team is pushing the middle, though I don't think that purple team knows. Well, now they do. Blitzcrank almost able to pull this Swain, but he was smart enough to get the hell away. Maokai still getting red buff. It's a good buff, so you might as well go for red buff first. Swain might get caught there. A really weird ward placement there. I'm not too sure why he put it there. Well, it's better than nothing, one might say. Oh, Lux getting caught there. Nobody blocking the grab. by Blitzcrank, so guess what, you're gonna get grabbed and killed. And then the ultimate by Galio onto the Swain, the knockdown goes, but guess what, Graves was able to kill the cannon. Well, Maokai got killed in return and almost killing the Swain there by the ignite, but it won't be enough. So good job there, blue team. Of course, the Ash Arrow is such a good team fight starter. There's not much you can do. Nocturne almost dying there by the tower damage. Good job by Janna there, knocking him up. They are going to try and get Graves or Janna still. It could be dangerous. Swain has already regened and is on his way back. And Lux has already respawned, so it's time to get away. Yeah, you go away. No, Blitzcrank, go away. Well, Blitzcrank is hard to catch, so he should be fine. And actually, Galio is still pretty near, so if Graves is stupid enough to go in, well, Janna was just not away and Lux is there, so if Blitzcrank was able to pull the Graves in, then I don't know what the burst potential of Galio is, but I think it would have been pretty bad for Blitzcrank, because Lux was so close. Her laser is off cooldown, so she could have done a big burst potential as well. A big bursty damagey. Boom boom. Spotting the cannon there, cannon spotting her as well because of that. Yeah, you need to go away. Oh, bottom tower actually got destroyed there. Weirdly enough, before blue team's bottom tower got destroyed, because that Grace was hitting it quite hard earlier. Lux just trying to do some damage, pushing against the push of blue team. Ah, blue team, you're so buggers. Yeah, boogers on a stick. Cannon gets spotted here by a weird ward, but then again, that's what these wards are for. The element of surprise. Ooh, Blitzcrank getting caught, though I don't see the purple team going in on him. He is quite tanky, though not that tanky. Well, he has the runes, of course, but nothing more. He has a Kindle gem, so he probably goes for an early... Ooh, sorry there, I had some gas. An early Shirello's Reverie, which gives movement speed to your teammates, which is a very good item. One of the best, and especially the best support item in my opinion. But we shall see. There are a lot more items now that you can buy with a Kindle gem. Like that shield thing, that's also a very good item. So now purple team is waiting for blue team to push their tower. Blue team is probably gonna push it until the dragon has spawned, unless of course Blitzcrank is able to grab, but I think if he didn't flash he had more chance to successfully grab them there, so that's a wasted flash. A pity indeed. Lux almost getting the cannon though, but cannon was able to get her, giving him some magic resistance there with his lightning rush, so that's smart. Though you don't want that ability on cooldown most of the time, it's a very good ability. I might say his best, so as I predicted, the dragon has spawned. So now, what will purple team do? Will they go in onto the dragon's territory, even though this place is warded, and will probably be already dead, this dragon guy over here? Yes, he is. He has already died. And Blitzcrank is gonna pull. He didn't want to pull the Maokai, so he tried to pull a bit to the left, but to the right, but guess what? That didn't work out. So cannon dies by the ignite of Graves there. The bird here, Swain, will actually, boom, get exploded by Galio there. So I thought purple team had this in the bag, but guess what? They are now lower than the three other guys over here. Galio doing amazing amounts of damage, is already level 17, so that might explain a lot, but still, hallelujah. He was able to down that Swain. I thought, well, Swain will be able to regenerate all day long, but they focused him pretty hard, which was the right thing to do. Graves critting this Galio up on his face, but then again, if his shield is up, he actually regens when you hit him, especially when he's ability power Galio, then he regens a lot. Then again, you still need to damage him, because it would be silly, right? It would be silly if he would only heal by the damage. You damage him, but not as hard as you would expect him to. Unless, of course, you are not a carry, then he might actually regen thanks to your auto attack. So do not auto attack an ability power Galio when his shield is up. You will heal him, unless you're the carry. I believe. I don't know. This Galio is 3 levels higher than Graves, but still Graves has been doing fine this game. He should be able to do damage even though Galio has his shield up. Oh, that's not the right thing to do there, mate. He's gonna get caught by Graves and no Ash is there to help. And oh, almost baiting him in there. That would have been awesome. Blitzcrank's pulls are actually being pretty bad now, but I understand how. He's going to fish, but his pool is off cooldown, but it's a real funny thing to do. Fishing for Jannas, I might say. You put a ward in, and you wait for the support to come, and then you pull them, and then they're dead. Then they lost their oracles, which is amazing to do. You always love killing supports with their oracles. Damn right. They should make a commercial out of that. Riot, make a commercial about killing oracles. Well, no, first make a commercial about buying oracles, because not too many people buy them. On low elo, of course, this is high elo, what can you expect other than that? Boom! Oh, Nocturne actually not doing any damage on that Maokai. Perhaps his heal was just ready to go. His passive, I mean. Oh, nasty damage there. That Galio is a beast. He has very good items, and look there, that Lux just get one-shotted almost by all the abilities to get onto her, especially those from Galio. Then I think Swain will die as well, so good job there, Ash, doing a fair amount of damage, dodging the ultimate of Swain, Graves. And who is actually going for Janna? It is both Nocturne and Galio. Well, catching a Janna is one of the hardest things to do. I could tell you that for a fact. So Ash is now going in onto the Graves. I hope Blitzcrank you will pull the Graves. You should pull the Graves. I'll go on and pull the Graves. Yeah, I'm a French caster now with an English accent. No, it's the other way around, fool. Yeah, sorry. I'm a failure. I'm a failure today. So it's looking rather grim for Purple Team. They are about 12k gold behind. Well, about even more than that, to be honest. Well, it's about the same. It's about 12k, I was right, come on. Don't say about, be assertive in life, be like, oh, I'm so confident it's 12k right now. Oh, Cannon actually getting caught there, but he is Cannon, of course, he's pretty fast. But of course, Lux has a laser and actually Tailwind by the Janna. So she is faster. Though Cannon, does he have no, he does not yet have the Riley's Crystal Scepter, which is awesome for Cannon. Would have slowed the hell out of that Lux, that's for sure. So yeah, I think there's going to be Baron fights pretty soon. Blitzcrank should check out the Dan for that little ward over here, but I think he's too busy. He actually runs over another ward. But that Janna is so dead. I'm not too sure why the Galio even bothered with his ultimate, but hey, it's an Oracle, so you can never be too sure. Now Blitzcrank will clear these wards, and there's a ward over here too, Blitzcrank. It is time for Baron, I know. Ooh, there's a ward over here as well. That Oracles of Blitzcrank is going to pay off, that's for certain. Not to, ooh, he actually is gonna ward this bush, very smart. That's a weird ward, but guess if you have too many wards then people don't care. They're going to push on to the middle because of this arrow, of course. I don't see why they should have used their ultimates. The pull of Blitzcrank would have been more than enough, to be honest, but that's both Nocturne's and Cannon's ultimate down, but it doesn't really matter. They got the carry, and he was the most fed of them all. So will Blitzcrank be able to do a creme de la creme pull? I will see. Well, Nocturne won't get caught by... Ooh, nice pull there onto the Swain. But then again, Swain has very high regen, but they are able to down it pretty quickly, though. You must keep on focusing, and else he will just regen along, and it is a lot of wasted abilities you use on him if you aren't able to kill him. Ignite is up by Ash, but not Cannon's Ignite. He already used it on probably Graves. Which is a pity. I don't see why they went so overkill onto him. If they didn't, they would have won. They would have won this team fight even. I don't see the... Oh, Janna almost dying there. Shielding herself, so she would survive. Galio's ultimate was off cooldown again, apparently. So we could only hope and wait for Cannon's ultimate. The Ignite goes down onto the Swain. I'm not too sure whose Ignite it was, really. But guess what? Cannon's Ignite was back off cooldown then. Ooh, Janna almost dying there, but Cannon needs to go away because Graves is right behind his butt. A nice pull by Blitzcrank, but they don't have the mana for it, nor the HP, to be honest. So if he didn't pull him, Ash is going in from the rear, though. So she was able to kill the Janna, but she now has to run away. So that pull of Blitzcrank did more bad than it did good. Actually, Ash is going to try and kill them, and I think she will succeed. I don't see the Maokai surviving, though Lux is able to do a lot of damage there. Didn't expect that from her, but she has items as well. She is ability power. I play Lux as a support most of the time, so I'm always surprised by the amount of damage she is actually able to produce. So yeah, I think blue team was a bit too greedy there. So they are no longer 12k ahead. If I would be able to count, I would say they're 13k ahead. So I'm a dumbass. I really am. I really am. Nah, it doesn't matter. People like to be dumb sometimes. Though I should be studying for my exams. Well, I did. That's why this video will be up late and I don't have a highlights video today. Well, one video a day. It's good enough. Enjoy it. 30 minutes into the game. Not too sure what purple team will do. They are still in the game, don't get me wrong. They can still win this. If blue team makes another one of those mistakes, I can assure you that will be the case. Swain realizing no one is at the Baron. It means they don't have a ward, but guess what, Swain? You are gonna get caught. Though a nice, very quick flash there, but now it's Nocturne onto Lux, who also flashes away. Galio still creeping closer and closer, using the wind that he can create. And then, of course, the Shirello's Reverie, though a good knock up there by Janna, and a good shackle by the Lux. But now Maokai is going to flash away. Probably no, he's actually going in because he was taunted by the Galio. Now he was able to get away. Galio will down thanks to the Lux laser and her ignite. Now Nocturne getting caught by the Nether move. Here you can see it again. Blue team is actually throwing this game a bit. They are too confident in my opinion, and I don't see Nocturne surviving. He is getting away though. Another nice pull by Blitzcrank. Though again, it could be very dangerous, though no, Cannon and Ashe were able to do more than enough damage to keep the Swain from regenning and killing him. So now it's actually purple team that needs to be careful there. There's the ultimate! Though a nice counter ultimate by Janna there, but I don't see the... Oh, nice laser again there, Lux. So it's actually 50-50. A nice ultimate by Janna, preventing the cannon from getting closer. Oh, Blitzcrank missing his pull there. That was gonna be the chance. If he was able to pull, Lux was dead. If he missed, he was dead. It was a gamble, but at least he tried. So I was gonna say, it was a very nice team fight for both parties, but then, of course, the last move of Blitzcrank made it so that actually purple team won that team fight. Baron is still up, funnily enough. Cannon, do you have... Yes, he has finally the Will of Ancients. He should have gone for that item in the beginning. Then he would have already gotten a Rise Crystal Scepter, perhaps. Now he has Doran's Blades. A lot of Doran's Blades. So I think one more Baron fight will decide the game. No, not really, because blue team has too many turrets up and I don't see purple team pushing them all down the way they are now. All the minions are pushing for blue team, so even though they might lose a Baron fight, then still it won't be the end of the game. But then again, this is getting a pretty close game. I like it. Me like it a lot. It's gonna be a big file to upload, but other than that, yeah, me like it. Oh, I didn't saw that there. Not too sure how Nocturne got there. It's pretty weird, but he's dead. How did he... Oh, and now it's Galio that's going in. Well, he could do an awesome ultimate here, but guess what? Blitzcrank pulls the Janna out of his ultimate, and my mouse went up, and this arrow was straight on to Graves' head. You should go for Graves, Ashe. It's fine that you want to go for Janna, but there are more important things in life. Lux getting Ignite kill onto the Blitzcrank, so that's fine, but I think this is a GG for blue. This Maokai has not much damage left, so actually it was a good engage by Nocturne apparently. That's one dead Maokai, so only Janna to defend, and there's an Ashe. Together with, of course, Galio and Cannon, the 2 AP carries of this team. Well, Galio is quite tanky. Look at that damage Ashe is able to do right about now. So that's an ace and a GG for blue team. The Nocturne actually did great apparently. I thought he went straight into 4 or 5. Yeah, even 5. Well, let's say 4. For fun's sake. Yeah, that's funny as well, Cannon. Though he disappeared into nothingness. They're actually not going to end it. That's a bit cocky there. Well, the minions will end it probably, but Galio doing amazing burst damage there, and that's the end of the game. Look at those effects of the Nexus exploding. Blitzcrank disconnecting. So yeah, GG blue team. Purple team actually did pretty well as well, though that last team fight was very good play by blue team. I didn't expect it. At first the Nocturne ult there was pretty crazy, but Galio's teleport was off cooldown, so he could teleport right in the middle of that fight, able to Well, only ultimate 2 guys because Blitzcrank pulled Tijana out of that ultimate there, but then again, it was Graves that got ultimated upon by Ashe. So he wasn't able to do anything, and your carry is so important in the end of the game. It's your main source of damage. And so you can see, protect your carry or else you'll lose the game. Bah, 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 bah. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you next time. Bye.